So I've had this quad for 6 weeks now. So today I'm going to be discussing the good, the bad, and the verdict. In this video, I'll be discussing everything that you should know before you buy this Air 2S. Cue the intro. Hey, Ron here, and welcome to another video. So I've flown this DJI Air 2S many times over the last month and a half, and today I'm going to be discussing my full review of this amazing quad. Now, whether you fork over your hard-earned dollars for this drone, it's not for me to say. But in this video, I'll be passing on everything that you should know about the Air 2S so that you can make an informed decision. So let's get started. First, it's quick and easy to get up in the air, and it handles beautiful. Less than a minute after you open it up out of the case, you'll have it in the air. Quick note though, the first time that you do get it out of the brand new box, when you get it brand new, there is a short tutorial with the Fly app that includes a preliminary flight. So keep that in mind. Also, a side note, I love this new design. I prefer my phone monitor on the top of the controller as opposed to on the bottom. So I love that new feature. I know they debuted that with the Air 2, but this Air 2S follows suit, and I just love that feature. One of the features on this drone, which I love, is its zoom in feature. Using the 1-inch 5.4K sensor, the Air 2S can zoom in up to 2 times in 4K and 8 times in 1080 HD. I love this feature, but it does have its limitations, which I'm going to discuss shortly. Another great feature on this quad is the ADS-B AirSense technology on board that through the Fly app notifies the pilot of aircraft in the area. So you can know where you need to avoid and what areas that you need to stay away from, and if you need to bring it down, if so. But on this app, it notifies you of the aircraft that are in the area. Very cool safety feature. It also has obstacle sensing in 4 directions, and it gives the pilot a lot of peace of mind when this is in the air. This drone is capable of shooting in 5.4K at 30 frames per second, 4K 60 frames per second, and up to 120 frames per second in full HD. I mean, look at that video. Also, using the Fly app, you can choose how you shoot video. If you prefer to color grade, I recommend the D-Log 10-bit video setting. If color grading isn't your thing though, you should choose the regular video mode. I think it looks fantastic how it is. But for me though, I love shooting in 10-bit D-Log. Gives you so many options in post. As I said, if you are someone who likes to color grade, you're going to love the images that you get from this drone. It's unbelievable. Also, with the 20 megapixels that the Air 2 also has on board, it takes amazing RAW and JPEG photographs. Next, the intelligent flight modes, more specifically the new Master Shots mode. This is definitely an upgrade over previous DJI drones. Master Shots captures most of the other intelligent flight modes with one push of a button. This video here was captured using the Master Shots mode, and I cut it up to my liking. Master Shots and the other smart flight modes are great on this drone and will definitely help you create beautiful looking video clips even if you've never flown a drone before. The Air 2S has hyperlapse and panoramic modes that make it very easy to get those breathtaking images. Look at that. This drone also features upgraded active track and point of interest settings that can follow or circle your subject. Another thing I love about this drone is even though it weighs less than 600 grams, it handles high wind situations flawlessly. I don't know how it does it. I don't know the science behind it, but this drone crushes it in high winds. It has long-range connection with the Fly app. I have yet to lose a signal, so as long as you keep it within line of sight, you should never have a problem there. Now on to the bad. What I don't like is I don't like that you can't use that cool new zoom in feature when shooting in D-Log. That's crazy. Come on, man. Message to DJI, please fix that in the firmware update. It takes the fun out of using it. Please make that firmware update. Sticking with the zoom mode feature, it does lose picture quality the more you zoom in at 1080. You can see that video there loses a little bit quality there, zoomed in at 8 times. Now, the biggest criticism that people have given this Air 2S is the fixed 2.8 aperture. Now, by using the ND filters you get with the Fly More combo, you can nullify that shortcoming. However, I have noticed that on bright days, I need an ND64, maybe an ND128, The Flymore ND filters top out at ND32, so you might have to make that extra purchase. That said, I don't mind using the ND filters. I think it really gives me more control. It makes me think more about the shots that I'm capturing, knowing that I have to figure out what ND filter I'm going to need during certain lighting conditions. So that ND filter, that fixed 2.8 aperture, doesn't bother me because this 5.4K 1-inch sensor on this drone captures amazing images. It's unbelievable. Look at that quality. That said, overall, I am so pleased with this quad. And to be honest with you, this drone is so fun to fly. By far, this is my favorite drone that I've ever owned, I've ever flown. I just love flying this drone. I'm always looking for excuses to put this thing in the air. And I highly recommend this drone. Is it without flaws? Absolutely not. We just talked about them. But ultimately, as far as the best bang for your buck, if anybody asks me moving forward what drone they should get, I'm going to say the Air 2S. If you're thinking about buying this drone, do me a favor, click the link in the description or comment section and make that purchase through my affiliate partner. Cost is the same to you, but it helps me out. Also, if you like this video or you got something out of it, please leave a comment, smash that like button. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, YouTube. And if you want to see more of my content, head over to ronrobinsonstudios.com. You can also hear my podcast there as well. Thanks for watching. Until next time.